Okay, so we're live. Am I sounding okay?
Yes.
Hey,
Yeah.
howdy everybody.
Hello.
Hola.
Hello, guys. I'm sorry, I'm having internet problems. My internet is going really slow, so if at times I sound choppy, that's why. We have Autumn here, and we have Jessica with us. And of course, Kendra and Dustin.
What's
Uh,
up?
we wanted to bring on a Ruka shipper and a Lukai shipper to each get like different thoughts on what they're thinking. So Autumn ships Lucas and Maya, and Jessica ships Lucas and Riley. So we'll start with Girl Meets Texas Part 1. Um, I liked it. I had a feeling that was what was gonna happen. I've been saying it for a while that I thought Maya was either gonna freak out after he got thrown from the bowl because that was gonna make her realize, oh my God, I could have just lost him. But it turned out she freaked out before. And then Riley figured it out that they like each other. And I thought the funniest moment for me in that episode was the her thing
That was my favorite.
with Maya and Cletus. Oh my God, that was like I think
That
my
was
favorite,
funny.
funniest scene of the whole series.
I'm serious.
But overall, I like the episodes. I like what they're doing with it. I know that there's been a lot of hate towards Maya because of they think that she's being a bad friend of Riley. I disagree with that. Because it wasn't her that brought up. Maya wasn't the one that brought up her feelings. Riley did. Riley added her feelings. It's not like Maya was like bringing it up and this and that. But of course, Maya's getting the hate. What did you guys think of the episodes?
Just part 1?
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought they were all good.
Oh, yeah.
You're
But
all
we
right.
can touch on part 1 for now.
I agree with the whole thing about Maya getting hate is kind of uncalled for, considering like what you said, how Riley brought it up, and it's mentioned in I think it was season 1. Riley was like, "Oh, when's your wedding gonna be?" When she was talking to Maya, when Maya asked out Lucas, and she was like, "Do you think I would hurt you?" And I feel like that's kind of important to remember because I don't think Maya would purposely try to hurt Riley ever.
Yeah. No,
I agree.
I agree.
I
Because
agree.
it shows how Maya did step back the entire time.
I didn't think she had feelings, to be honest. Like, I knew, like, yeah, they were, like, buddy-buddy, but I didn't think they were, like, whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want to interrupt, but Steph just told me that Girl Meets Texas Part 1 and 3 just started on Disney.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was thought about turning it on, but I don't want to like have my TV in the background.
Oh, yeah, I didn't.
Um,
All 3 of them are on.
wait, what?
Really? Yeah.
Part 1's on at 8 o'clock, or 7 for you.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I've already seen it. I agree with what you said. I don't think earlier on Maya really liked Lucas. I think that's something that has developed over time, or at least it's something that you may not have known at the beginning, but it's something that over time you started to like someone more as you get to know them better. And so I think it's a really complicated situation right now with all of them.
I disagree.
Yeah,
It's really
definitely.
good.
I disagree with that because I went. You know how the writer said, "Go back and watch the pilot, and it'll be obvious" or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I went. Kendra and I have dissected that thing like so many times.
Mostly more. I was like,
But there were some things that I picked up on that I hadn't before. And if you go back and you watch, number 1, Maya was the first person to see Lucas on the subway. Number 2, I just did a tumble post on this. When she was talking to him, you could tell that he was intrigued by her, like just very intrigued, like who's this girl? And then when she walked away, he had this like look on his face, like, oh, I want to know more. And then the funniest thing is when Riley was sitting on his lap, he was looking at Maya. He wasn't looking at Riley. He was looking at Maya. And there was an excellent blog post on Tumblr that I linked Kendra to last night. and they like went and dissected the entire thing. But part of me wonders if what the writers were referring to in their tweets were, because they said nobody's figured out the story yet or something like that, and then they said, what did they say? They said that nobody has figured it out yet, and that it was obvious that the biggest clue was in the pilot. Well, I have been thinking this for quite some time, that they were going to put Riley and Farkle together, and I got even more of a feeling, and that was when in part 3 of Texas, when they had that scene between them at the end, and she hugs him and she's like, "I love you," which that was totally innocent.
Yeah.
But it was like there was something about the look on his face that makes me wonder, like, if he's not starting to like her, and if that's not where they're going, because they're like, nobody's guessed it, and a part of me is wondering if they're not referring to Riley and Farkle, because right now everybody's so focused on Maya and Lucas or Riley and Lucas, they're not even thinking about Riley and Farkle. So I don't know.
I don't know. I just so going back to part 1, because I think it's good to talk about it in parts.
Right.
What did the rest of you think about part 1 that hasn't like spoken up and said your thoughts in the episode? Because I just want to hear what your thoughts were. What you liked, what you didn't like, that kind of stuff.
I liked it. I thought there were some funny moments in it.
Yeah, it was funny.
And go
I
ahead.
didn't really expect Maya to freak out before, but she did, like Mara said.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was good, not good, but it was different to see.
Yeah.
Like you got to see a different side of Maya.
Right. I agree with that.
It was more of a surprise of how it was before, because she didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I really liked the episode. I mean, I really liked the whole story arc. But I think, so I'm someone I live in Texas. I was born and raised in Texas. I've always been from Texas. I'll always be here, most likely. And when I first heard they were doing this Girl Meets Texas episode, I was like, I have my reservations about it because I felt like they were just going to beat stereotypes to the ground and it's going to be inaccurate and all sort of stuff. It's not really that. It's pretty accurate, especially when you're talking about rural Texas. I mean, you have the Cletus part, which is about the stereotype there was in the whole thing. But I was pleasantly surprised with how they did it. I really liked the episode. The first part, the story of the first part kind of happened kind of like I thought it was going to happen. Not every specific detail, but the main kind of process and the main storyline or story arc throughout part 1. I thought there were some really funny moments. I loved when Farkle walked in and he made his comments about the type of outfit he was wearing. I can't remember exactly what he said, but that was funny. I just really enjoyed it a lot, especially that first part. I think it's funny to watch the Twitter reaction of the fact that Lucas was going to ride a bull and everybody's freaking out about that. As someone who grew up in Texas, that stuff's not that outrageous around here. So people that grow up in a whole different world that don't understand that, so then they're all freaking out, and I'm like, well, it happens. Anyway.
Yeah, I thought that it was good. I liked, how they did that. I'm trying to think of what else happened in part 1.
I'm glancing at my TV did we mention that?
I like the part where they were in the tent and Riley was like, people remember things for a long time around here. I've talked to them. It's really funny.
Yeah, that was funny.
And fairly accurate.
Sorry, I gotta step away for a minute.
Okay.
I'm here though. I can't help it. I need to turn my TV on.
How much did you distract you from talking about the episodes, though? All right.
Oh my gosh, we didn't mention how when they changed it to their text is closed, how Lucas.
Oh yeah.
Her.
Yeah, Lucas said you look good. Yeah.
And then he's like, "Oh wait, you both look good," and I was like, "Okay."
He's trying to save himself is what he's doing.
Right. And I was like, that's such a bad save.
I mean, he's a guy. We can't do much better than that. I'll be honest. I've been in that situation before, so like I get it. I do.
Okay.
So here's a question related to part 1. It comes from Twitter and it says, "How do you think Maya paid for the trip to Texas?" And I'm gonna take a step further to say Maya and Riley. I don't know.
That's a great question. I don't know.
Because I was wondering that, because I know how Zay and Lucas got there, right? But how did Maya, Riley, and Farkle get there? I'm assuming that like their parents paid for it, or Mika's paid for it because he has a lot of money.
I'm kind of thinking that Farkle used Minkus's plane.
Well,
But they took the
train. Because it looked like they jumped on the train with them and rode it down there. At least that's the.
Yeah, that's what it like.
I feel like if somebody paid for it, it was definitely Farkle's parents, considering their money situation.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where I don't think we're ever really going to know that, and I think from a writing perspective, that wasn't that significant of a thing to explain.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It was so complicated with everything else I had to tell that's just this one thing. It's like, well, who cares? But good question.
Good question. Whoever asked that question. Good question.
Oh, I gotta go on the Facebook and see. Let me see what tweets we have. Seth wanted me to say that he absolutely loved it when Maya said that she would never speak to Lucas again. He thought that it was very sentimental the way she walked off after saying that. He liked that.
Yeah, I think she overreacted a little bit, but that's just me.
You think what?
I don't know. I think she overreacted to the fact that he was going to ride a bull. But again, they're from New York City, and so they don't know much about that stuff. So I get it. Kind of like the Twitter reaction where everyone was freaking out.
Yeah.
I like that part too.
Zade, I think is his name, on Twitter said, "I think the pilot episode was playing a big part in Girl Meets Texas. How Maya got Riley and Lucas together." Popcorn and Pringles said, "I think they did a great job for the Texas interpretation."
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said, let me see if I can get on the Facebook here and see if we have any comments.
A few.
There's a good comment, but it's more related to part 3.
We can get to that in the part.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we get to it.
Somebody said, "What do you think the fallout from Girl Meets Texas will be for the
That's
character?"
what I was talking about.
Oh, I didn't realize that's the one.
Let's wait till we get through all the parts to.
Yeah.
I think there's more to tell in the story or to talk about. So, do y'all want to move to part 2? Do you have anything else you want to say?
Yeah, we could, because I think we've pretty much touched on everything that happened in part 1.
Mm-hmm.
I liked part 2. The one thing that bugged me, and I mentioned this before, was I didn't like how Riley outed Maya on her feelings. I right in front of Lucas. Like, I don't think that was right.
The first time or the second time?
Whenever it was that they were all together, and Riley was like, "She likes you, Lucas." I think it might have been
Around fire?
I think it was at the campfire.
Around the fire, yeah.
The
So was
campfire.
that the first time or the second time? Is that the second time?
Yeah, that was the second time.
So when was the first time?
When was the first time?
When they were all in the thing, and then she was like, "You're my brother," whatever, and then she was about him, Maya. And then
she what?
What?
Well, I don't think she really outed Maya at that time.
No, but it was somewhat relevant.
It was just saying in front of Maya that they're not together, they're just like brother and sister.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I was talking about the campfire scene where she.
Yeah, you were.
That's the more obvious one.
where she like pretty much said it like right in front of everybody. Like I didn't like that. I didn't think that was right of her to do. I think what she should have done was more told Maya, look, you got to talk to Lucas. Talk to him. You guys need to talk. Sparkle and I will go get ice cream. Well, you guys talk. But she just kind of like put it out there. And that's what bothers me about people hating on Maya, because Maya wasn't the one that like she didn't put it out there. You know what I mean? Like she's kept it. I think she's liked him since day one, but has kept that to herself because she didn't want to hurt Riley.
Mhm.
And as far as Lucas goes, I think he likes Maya because you don't almost just kiss somebody like that. And this wasn't the type of kissing scene that Riley and Lucas had on the train. It was more of a serious type of scene of one. But I think what's going on with both of them, and I said this in a Tumblr post, is I think Maya and Lucas like each other, and the reason that it's awkward is because they don't want to hurt Riley, so that's making everything just totally awkward for them. And I think what's going to happen is Riley's eventually going to get over her hurt, and she's going to, for real, give them her blessing. And then eventually I think it's going to come out that Farkle likes Riley, so Riley will give him a chance, and then she'll end up realizing, hey, maybe, something could happen. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what it's going to be. I think something's going to happen with her and Farkle, but I could be totally wrong.
I agree to a certain extent, but I think from a Lucas perspective, I think Lucas is, yes, I think he likes Maya, but I think he's also conflicted because there's been a lot of stuff that's gone on between him and Riley over the past year. And it is very possible, because I've experienced this multiple times in my life, you can have feelings for multiple people. You can be conflicted, and you can be confused. So I think the writers are doing a good job in this story arc, and I think they're going to continue to do it through the rest of the season. I like how I think the rest of the season is going to hash out a lot of these emotions, which I think is good because I think they're complex and difficult to understand, and I think it's more real when you hash them out over time than when we just do it over one episode. Boom, it's settled.
I agree.
I liked part 2 a lot. Some of the things that are not necessarily shipping things about part 2 I liked. I like the fact that the barbecue place is called Chubby's.
Yes.
As a Boy Meets World fan.
Oh my God, yeah, that's right.
And I tweeted about this at one point. I think it wouldn't surprise me if they end up going to Pembroke High School, just as another like reference to college that everybody went to. But I don't know. That may or may not happen. I like that. I was really pleased to see Vanessa show up because I wanted to build up on the episode. So I thought that was really funny. I thought Maya and Riley were really good trying to help out Zay when he didn't necessarily need it or asked for it. And I thought he was really good at showing how confused he was. The more and more I see Zay, the more funny. And the more and more I like him as a character. He adds a lot of really funny moments like Sean used to do in Boy Meets World. Because that's what I picked up on.
Oh my God, he's so funny. I love Zay. He's like one of my favorites.
I love him too.
And so I'm just really pleased about that. So those are some of the big things from Texas that I really enjoyed. Or part 2 of Texas, excuse me.
I'm trying to think what else happened in part 2. I also like that they got a letter from Corey. I thought that was funny.
That was funny.
Yeah.
That was funny. I think Corey would do that, though.
I loved it when they were all at the table. And, well, not all of them, because Riley was with Lucas, but I loved it when Vanessa walked up to the table and Maya was like,
You did not just do that.
Hank Babineau.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
And he was like,
No, that's not my middle name.
And then Riley did it too with another name.
Yeah, Earl.
I know.
Hank, and then,
And then she said her name, and they're like, "Wait, go away."
I loved it when they were talking about Vanessa or something, or he mentioned like, "I'm giving up, I love whatever," and she walks in the door and he goes, "You gotta be kidding me," or something to that effect. I just thought it was really funny. That may not be the exact phrase he used, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Somebody on Twitter asked. It's at, I'm just going to say their name, Olivia, asked,
Cool.
will Maya and Riley's relationship ever be the same? Yeah, I think it will, because I don't think that they're going to let a boy get in the middle of their friendship.
I think part of that's Disney Channel making promos that aren't necessarily accurate.
Yeah.
I hate that.
More so than
No.
I mean, granted,
Yeah, it's really bad.
I think the dynamic is going to change clearly because it's different, but I don't think
Yeah.
it makes them not be best.
It's not gonna like ruin their friendship.
Plus,
Yeah.
it even said that, and they have ring power.
Yes,
Which is
being
a
power.
great way to end the season. Just for those of you who don't know, I think this was supposed to be the original ending of the season. But that's a whole other thing.
No, I agree. It's a really good episode to end on.
It is. So Jessica, Autumn, what about you? What did you guys think of part 2? What were your thoughts? What did you like? What did you not like?
I really like how Maya looked at Farkle and said, "I don't know, help me."
Yes, I love that part.
Yeah.
Because she was really conflicted about what was going on.
Yes.
What I don't know. What really was kind of an eye opener for me was when he was like brother and sister. What does that mean? Because I feel like he doesn't want to be brother and sister. You can obviously tell that he like really likes her.
Yeah.
And when she told him that and was like punching him, he was like so confused.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would be confused too.
See, as a guy, I love that scene. Not because I mean, granted, I've not heard that necessarily that metaphor before in my experiences with relationships and things like that. But it was just so funny of him like I don't get it, like I'm confused because I've been that way before. I just don't get things, right? Because guys and girls are different, right? And so we don't always understand each other, and so it was just really funny scene. I love how Peyton, I almost said Lucas, acted in that scene, and I just thought it was really good.
Yeah.
Well, I thought.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is like so irrelevant, but when Zay was like, she was like, I don't want you to buy me a house, and I don't want you to buy me ice cream, and I don't like you, I don't understand. I just thought that was hilarious.
Oh, that was funny. He said
Understand.
something like, who understands something that comes like out of the mouth of a girl anyway, or something like that.
I missed that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was at the very beginning of part 2.
Right.
Yeah, it was funny. And it made me laugh. Someone on Twitter said they just made a comment that they loved Rowan, Sabrina, and Peyton's faces during the Maddie and Tay song.
Oh yeah, like their exchange of looks I thought that was cute.
Yeah, like their body language, like you could see so much from like just their body language, which was really awesome.
Somebody tweeted us and said, I loved Rowan, Sabrina, and Peyton's faces during
That's what I just read.
You just read that? Are you serious? Yeah. I was kind of in a daze. I was like looking at my TV. Wow, sorry.
It's okay.
Wow, that was a fail. Let me see.
If anybody who's watching has any questions or comments related to part 2, tweet at us.
Or comment on Facebook.
Or comment that too. Sorry, I had Twitter up and stuff. I was thinking about it.
I have Facebook up.
Said, I'm really impressed with the writers and actors of this trilogy to Texas. They did a great job with the topic, protecting raw feelings and showing pure emotion. While Boy Meets World had a lot to do with the Corey and Topanga story, there was so much more to the series. My hope that the same is true for Girl Meets World and that they continue exploring other topics and storylines rather than just the Maya, Riley, and Lucas triangle.
Yeah.
I agree. A lot of fans are wondering if they're not setting up a depression storyline with Riley. I'm not sure if any of you have seen that.
I've
No.
See, I just saw this where it says, someone asked, does Riley end up betraying Maya and taking back Lucas?
Well,
I
okay,
don't think she would.
So let's be clear. It's not like taking anybody back. Maybe I don't like the way that was phrased. Sorry, y'all. I think people are reacting.
back to the whole like depression. I noticed that where the person who wrote that post kept mentioning when she was like, "I'm really tired," and I felt like that kind of linked to her emotional breakdown internally with the whole like situation.
Yeah.
I didn't think
But
about
she
that.
said He said that in Rava as well when she didn't make the team. Like after it all, she said, "Maya, I'm really tired." So I think maybe that's something she does to express her emotions that way. I don't know.
I would, as someone who dealt with depression severely when I was in high school, I would love to see them talk about it. But if they're gonna do a depression thing with Riley, I hope it's over multiple episodes where it's not just like here's one episode where she's depressed and then it's resolved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially since depression doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to see what else.
Do we want to talk about part 3 now?
Yeah, we
Or
can.
do more questions?
Kendra, what did you think about part 3?
I really like part 3. I think they're all just at this point they're all confused. None of them really know what's going on, but that's
Yeah, I
very
think
typical
Maya's the only one that
at
does.
what?
I personally think Maya's the only one that does.
Oh,
Maya's the only one that what? Sorry, I missed that. I was reading something.
I think that Maya is the only one that knows what she wants. Out of all of them, I think Maya's the only one that knows what she wants. I think Lucas likes Maya, but he's struggling because he doesn't want to hurt Riley, so it's making things awkward between him and Maya. Because of his blonde beauty comments, his "oh, you're looking good," defending her in
The art one.
the creativity
Creativity.
one.
yeah.
I think
When they were dancing and he started dancing with her, and she's like, "You're still dancing with me because you're a huckleberry." He turns back around to face Riley, then he turns back around again and faces Maya, continues to dance with her, and it's just. I don't think the writers are randomly writing it in there just to throw oh, we're gonna have Lucas and Maya almost kiss, but then we're gonna put him with Riley. I don't think it's gonna be like that. I think that they did it for a reason. And if you go back and watch the earlier episodes, and plus with her teasing him and everything, I think that that's where they're going.
I think
That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
yes, I think that they're going in that direction. Although, as someone who's not necessarily a Lukai shipper, or less than you, I guess that was that. We just is another perspective. I do think they like each other. But again, I don't think Maya's 100% sure that she knows what she wants. Because I think she's still confused. I think they're all confused, and it should be. They're at 14, you're just confused. And
that's what I was saying. I think they're all confused. They don't really know what happened in Texas.
Well, in addition to that, are you done? Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In addition to that, I feel like Lucas didn't kiss her because he, like you said, he's confused because he still or always had feelings for Riley. I mean, he went on his first date with her. So I feel like he was like, oh, I don't want to hurt her, but I also like her. I'm not going to kiss her because this is awkward. That's my take on what happened.
I think this is my perspective, and people can disagree. I think the fact that there wasn't a kiss between Maya and Lucas, if you're a Lukai shipper, I think it's better that it didn't actually happen in Texas. Because I think that Maya's still confused and doesn't want to hurt Riley. Even you can say that she likes Lucas and that's what she wants, or you could say she's confused. Either way, she doesn't want to hurt Riley. If there would have been a kiss in Texas, I think that would have made matters worse.
Yeah.
Them, that's how I think. Definitely. If you're a Lukai shipper, from my perspective, you should be happy that they didn't kiss. I mean, you want it to happen, but you should be happy that they did. I'm not convinced that. I still think the writers are gonna tease this for the rest of the season.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I agree. And honestly, I don't mind who ends up with who. I'm kind of rooting for Maya and Lucas, but I don't care one way or another.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
This here, I pulled up my Tumblr post because I wrote out in a Tumblr post what I was thinking. I said, this is what I said. I said, it has been made pretty clear after Texas that Maya likes Lucas. I don't know about anyone else, but I've been getting the vibe that Lucas likes her. But after the Texas episode, what I think is going on is Lucas likes Maya but doesn't realize that yet. My biggest reason thinking this is because he almost kissed her. I think his feelings for Maya are starting to come out. It just hasn't came out full force yet. And I think with time, Lucas is gonna realize he likes her. I mean, you don't almost kiss someone like that, and this wasn't a random let's make out type of scene either. It was a serious one. There are other ways he could have stopped her without kissing her. I mean, you just don't do that. I know that it seems he likes Riley, but I don't think he does. I think what is going on with Lucas is he's confused as well. One hand, he's like, I really like Riley. But on the other, he's probably like, oh my god, I almost kissed Maya. What does this mean? So he's confused between the two feelings. And just like Maya doesn't want to hurt Riley. I think at this point, the only one who knows what she wants is Maya. Maya likes Lucas, it's said and done. I'm betting on the fact that Lucas will realize with time that he likes Maya as well. So yeah, that was my thoughts on that.
I'm just trying to get my thoughts together.
Yeah.
I had something I was going to say, and I can't remember what it was.
That's me.
I forgot.
I still can't get over the fact where Lucas kept like bringing the whole thing up about like brother and sister, like, oh, like I don't understand this. Why do you keep saying this? We had a thing. Do we still have a thing? And then when she was like, I need advice, and he was like, oh, what is it? And she was like, Charlie Gardner. He was like, oh, I'm definitely not uncomfortable because he was
Comfortable.
because he does have feelings for her, whether it's strong or like just like as a friend, because he likes her in a certain way that he doesn't like Maya. Like I don't know how to explain this.
Well, here, I'll give a guy's perspective on that. And especially when you're that age, when you I won't use the word dated because I haven't really dated, but when you've been in a girl for that long and the two of you have kind of had your own thing going, whatever you want to call it, for a long time, like they have for a year, it kind of feels like they're kind of, I don't say that he owns her, but it's kind of like him and her have this little thing, and he doesn't want to see her go with any other guy, right? So even if he's interested in Maya, he's still gonna have that feeling towards Riley because it's emotions and are complicated, and that's kind of how guys think. That probably sounds worse than I mean, but that probably didn't make any sense. I tried. I thought the part 3 was the best of the 3, as far as whole episodes. And I kind of felt like part 3, in and of itself, was kind of a separate episode. Because part 3 was kind of the after.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's kind of part of the part 1, part 2, part 3, but it was back in New York, and people were dealing with their emotions. And I really feel like it's its own separate thing. But I love the fact that part 3, there's so much complex emotions.
I know.
In one episode, yeah.
Everyone is trying. All of them are trying to process it. Farkle's processing. Even there was a reference to Smackle, so Farkle's still processing that, even though he didn't see it. And you've got the stuff with Riley at the end, outside. You've got Maya, who's processing stuff about Lucas and how she feels and her friendship with Riley. You've got Riley, who's processing the stuff with Lucas. You've got Charlie, who throws another curveball into the mix of kind of what's going on.
I don't like Charlie.
I loved this scene. Well, I mean, if you're a Rookus shipper, you're not gonna like Charlie based on the fact. But I love the scene in Topanga's where Charlie's like trying to get Riley to go, and Lucas like won't stop talking to her, and then Farkle shows up and takes her outside. He completely run out of patience. I thought it was really funny. Really liked it. And I loved Corey's reaction in the episode.
Oh my god, that was funny. Yeah,
that was hilarious.
I love history, but he talked so fast I couldn't sit there and think through whether or not what he said was accurate. But I like how it shows the emotion of a father who's not ready for his daughter to be at this point in her life, but there's nothing he can do, and he's just gonna freak out about it. And it's Corey.
He did a really good job of that.
That whole like there's a chill by the locker thing, I died. France and Japan, like, oh my god.
Yeah, I love, maybe it's because I have always identified with Corey because my personality is very similar in a whole lot of ways. And so I don't know, I love that scene. I love how he reacted. I thought it was really good. Part 3 is definitely my favorite part of it.
Yeah. I like the scene in the bay window where they're talking to Maya and Riley, like Topanga and Corey.
Yes.
I thought that was really good. It was funny too.
I also loved the scene between Topanga and Riley.
Yes.
That was one of my favorite parts.
Because I like being able to see more of Topanga.
Mm-hmm. I like that they had her be there for Riley because it's like the one person you want when you're upset like that is your mom. Well, at least for some people. And I like that. I like that we got to see. I like how she was like playing with Riley's hair. And, like Riley fell asleep on her, and she's like, "I need to go to work so I can afford you."
That was funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I love that one.
Hold on.
That was really funny.
Yeah, she was like, I'm gonna be here a long time. She was like, okay. I was like, "Oh."
Okay.
But then after a while, she couldn't feel her legs or anything, so she.
I know, she was like, gotta go to work.
And then Maya came and she's like just tossing her over to Maya.
I think one of the things that was like really funny was when it was like her and Lucas in the bay window, and then Maya just all of a sudden pops up, and she's like,
Yes, that was funny. That was funny. She's like, I'm concerned.
like what?
That was an interesting way to like film that.
And I really liked how Augie and Lucas had that talk in Augie's room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And like Farkle was kind of right about the whole way that Riley looks at Lucas and how she looks at Augie and how they're completely different. I thought that was an interesting point.
Hey, guys.
Yes.
Mara and Kendra have probably already seen this, but if you haven't, go to Google, type in the word fryer. When you see the definition, click the drop down for translations, word origin, and more definitions, and read the origin section. Just do it.
Okay.
Trust me, just do it.
Origin?
Yeah. So type in the word fryer, F-R-I-A-R,
Okay.
in Google, and then click the drop down box where it says translations, word origin, and more definitions. And under origin, read the sentence. Sneaky writers. Sneaky writers.
I don't see it.
Okay, do you want me to read it to you?
Yeah, just read it out
You said go
loud.
all the way down?
Middle English, or from French word fryer, from Latin word fryer meaning brother.
Oh
Um,
my god.
Sneaky writers.
Whoa.
So in case anyone doubted that they had this planned out from the very beginning, clearly not the
They
case.
did.
you did, yeah. That's too
They
funny.
had something planned.
Yeah.
You just Google that yourself?
No. So you got a tweet about it, and then I looked it up, and it's there.
Oh,
Another
okay.
thing that I loved
What you say?
about part 3 was I love the Augie and Lucas scene. I love
Yeah.
seeing Augie. He is so funny. I love that they
Yeah.
have to be a protective younger brother to Riley.
I thought that was really sweet. Like,
I didn't know he had a podcast.
I
I
know.
know, right? That was funny.
Yeah,
Can
that's,
we see this podcast?
He's like, I've been married to Ava Morgenstern for 52 years. Kill me. I was
I
like,
literally almost died laughing when that happened.
I know.
I love Augie. I love how he's used, and I miss the episodes where you can't really use him, because there's some episodes where it's hard to find a place for Augie.
Yeah.
But this was definitely one of my favorite Augie moments. I know I say that every time there's an Augie moment in any episode, but for real, I just love every Augie moment. They're great.
But when you look back and see, like, after, like, when Riley was trying to go on the date but couldn't get out, how she ran out and Farkle stopped and talked to her,
Yeah.
how everything that Farkle pointed out made you rethink everything.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
like everything about everybody? Or just like everything he said to her?
Everything he said to her.
I thought
yeah.
everything that he mentioned about like Maya and Lucas was her just yelling her in his face.
What I love about Farkle is Farkle's wacky, but he's seemingly like the wisest of the group.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what I love.
That's
And especially this season, that's what I love about how Farkle's changed this season. Because I mean, but what's interesting is, and I thought about this, 7th grade, at least when I can remember 7th grade, or being in high school, looking at 7th graders, 7th grade is a really awkward year.
It is.
And so I think, and there were people I knew when I was like a freshman in high school or like a sophomore in high school that were 7th graders. I'm like, they're super duper annoying and they're really weird. And then when I was in senior high school and they were like 9th, 10th grade, they're like a lot more mature, right? So I think this transition from that Parker went through is not uncommon. And I love how all the stuff that Parker went through season 1 has made him so wise and made him kind of the friend that can be there.
Oh, I agree.
And it's just great.
Yeah.
And I love that about his character.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Let me try to check Facebook here for some more comments.
I've been looking on Facebook the entire time.
Everybody needs to tweet Seth and tell him he should join us. He got a new webcam, and he was going to join us, but then he didn't. So, Seth, if you're listening, get that hooked up and join us so they can finally meet the face behind BMWSequel.com. Somebody says, we keep getting questions about Lucas and Mike. Did anyone notice? Yes, we did notice Pappy Joe, or whatever his name is, said that Chubby's was the barbecue place. How do you think the writers will address the Josh-shaped elephant in this new love triangle?
What?
I should have waited for Dustin.
You should have.
We'll answer that one in a minute when Dustin comes back. Do you think Feeny will come back for another episode of Girl Meets World? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Feeny.
Will Sean be in more episodes? I would imagine.
I saw
hope
this
so.
article that was written about how he could potentially be Maya's stepfather, and hopefully, I'm like praying that happens because I feel like she does need a father figure in her life. It's not Corey.
Yeah.
Not that Corey's not great. I love Corey, but you know.
I think we'll see. I think we'll see that happen at some point. I don't know if it'll be. I think it'll be late in the series. Because I just don't see Ryder Strong being like a regular cast member that's on there every episode.
Oh my god, that was random that you came back. I was like,
Yeah, I said that. And I heard my name for something. What did I miss?
Oh.
yes, we got a question on Facebook.
Oh, cool.
Um,
Which one?
I was like, we need to wait for Dustin to get back because he can chime in on this one. They said, Steven said, how do you think the writers will address the Josh-shaped elephant in this new love triangle?
Why
All right,
would you have anything to say about that? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's clearly a joke. I'm a Josh shipper. What? That's a good question. How do I think they'll address it? So here's the thing. I think, just based off of what we've seen, I think so. Josh is in his senior year right now, right? He's back at school. He's finishing up. He's moving to New York next year for college, right? So I think we'll see him more in season 3. Hopefully, knocking on wood. My desk is wood. You can't see that, but I'm telling you. Can you see? It's wood. So I think we'll see him more. How are we going to address that elephant in the room? I think it's one of these things where out of sight, out of mind for Maya, because I think it's probably been a while since she's seen him, especially if he's in high school in Philadelphia. He's probably enjoying his senior year. I'm intrigued to see if he shows up in New Year's, because if he does, which he's probably going to, because the writers have already said it's going to be complicated and no one's going to know what's going to go on.
Okay.
Well, hold on, let me finish this. I think Maya's going to start to feel. Laura's going to like this. I think Maya's going to start to kind of accept her feelings for Lucas more, and she's going to feel more comfortable with that. And then Josh is going to show up, and it's going to be a whirlwind of emotions, and it's going to be complicated. That's what I think is going to happen. How are they going to address it? I just think it's going to stir up more emotions.
I agree with the whole like out of sight, out of mind thing, because she doesn't mention him unless he's like there, and she's like, "That's my husband."
Yeah, that's true.
I will be there.
To be around more.
My only problem with that theory is the fact that, for those that do not know, Uriah Shelton, who plays Joshua Matthews, was in a very bad motorcycle accident. I think he broke both his hips. And he just recently got out of the hospital, and they just recently filmed Girl Meets the New Year. So I'm thinking that he's not going to be in it. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think the character of Josh will be in it in some capacity.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
So he may not make an
Yeah,
appearance.
that's true.
Maybe, and I don't think this is going to happen because I think the age gap is still too wide for this to happen. Maybe he writes a letter to Maya, and she reads it. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just saying that I think he will be in there in some capacity. My original hope was that he would be there, and Riley and Maya would sneak out to go do something with him on New Year's that they're not supposed to do, and then get busted by Morgan. That was my original hope, but I don't think that's going to happen. Anyway, so that's sorry. What do you guys think? I kind of beat that to the ground. You guys share your opinions.
I don't know.
Same.
I kind of agree with you that it's just going to start more emotions for Maya.
Which is the story of life.
Ow. Oh,
What? Which is the what?
The story of life, emotion, complication.
Yes.
I believe the last time they saw each other was when he visited the college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they snuck out. It was like the tater tot thing.
Yeah.
I love that episode. In case anyone didn't know, I was there when they shot that.
Oh, by the way, hi, Brittany. I didn't realize you were on there with us. She's the Lucaya shipper, if I remember correctly.
Oh, hello. Welcome.
I didn't even notice she was on there. I opened up the thing and I was just wondering about her because I'm like, we only have 15 minutes left or 10 at least. Like, what is she doing there?
Good.
What did you think of Brittany? What did you think of the Girl Meets Texas episodes?
Hello?
We can't hear you, Brittany.
Are you muted?
Your mic might be muted up at the top.
I think it is.
Maybe.
Oh, she's trying to fix it.
All right.
No.
Might be the earbuds.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Wait, see if that works. You may not be able to hear us, but maybe you can plug it in and talk.
I don't know if she's on her phone or her laptop. Maybe the laptop or whatever doesn't have a microphone. Still can't hear you.
Yeah.
Well, until she gets it figured out. Okay, she just went off, so maybe she's
trying to figure something out.
What were we talking about, Josh, right? Okay, this is what's weird for me about the whole Josh thing.
Age?
No.
That'll get resolved when high school's over.
No. See, this is my thing with them. Is he is my Miley. Oh my god, I just pulled a Dustin.
I didn't know. It happened. You take Maya and Riley and you put it together. It's Miley. It happened. It happened.
Oh my god.
Like a month ago.
I knew you were going to let me live that down because I seriously laughed at you so hard when you did that.
Hey everybody, this is the Girl Meets Texas meets Hannah Montana Hangout. Mara's gonna sing the best of both worlds. I'm not
Okay.
Right. Back to what you were saying.
Seth just messaged me and he goes, I do it too, sadly. So it's not just us, Dustin. No, what I was saying is this is the weird factor for me about Josh and Maya.
Okay.
Josh is Riley's uncle. If they end up together, that could potentially mean that she is gonna become her aunt, and it's just too.
What?
It's just weird. Like I just find that I don't think there. I don't see. I think Maya had a crush on him. I think that's all it's gonna be, unless this is the thought that I had, because after the writers' tweet today, they said, who's going to be with who on New Year's or something like that. And I said, I tweeted them and I said, pull this up here. What did I say? I need to go find that. I said,
You were like, I don't know, but I predict Farkle might kiss Riley at midnight.
yes, that was it. I was trying to find it. Because they said who's going to end up with who's going to be together at midnight.
Riley and Farley, y'all, it's gonna happen.
So I'm wondering, so this was a thought I had. If Josh is in that episode, maybe he will surprisingly kiss Maya, and that will cause a whole storm. Because that'll cause a whole storm between Josh and Maya. Well, Maya especially because she's liking Lucas. Lucas because he's liking Maya. And Riley's just going to be like, what the heck just happened? The other thought that I had is that maybe Farkle will kiss Riley.
Why do I feel like Smackle's going to be there?
She should be.
That's really
because I want to see
interesting.
Smackle and Farkle. Put her on.
That'd be funny if Vanessa just showed up at
Okay. So, guys, I cheated.
You cheated.
I looked on the wiki. Is that against the rules?
Yes.
Okay. I'll keep my mouth shut. But that's
Okay.
Yes.
it.
Girl Meets Hannah Montana is a thing.
If they do a Girl Meets Hannah Montana and have Miley Cyrus do a cameo, I'm gonna like throw my TV through the window.
That would never happen.
Oh my god, I can't imagine.
On my show. I mean, it's not
I cannot imagine the reaction Seth would have if that were to happen. Oh my god, he would probably
Hey,
but he would probably actually throw his TV out the window.
Where does Seth live?
New York City.
Okay, tell Seth. I've never been to New York, so tell Seth if Hannah Montana shows up on Girl Meets World, I will fly to New York City to help him smash up something. To help him. It'll be like that scene in Office Space where they smash the printer. If you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
Except we'll be smashing Hannah Montana dolls.
I would totally be there for that.
So, I'm gonna go to Facebook. I want to get some.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that in like a separate tab.
I do, but I keep going to other stuff.
Snap off my phone and the laptop.
That's smart. My phone's almost dead, so that doesn't help.
On your phone?
Someone's on their phone and their laptop. I have my phone beside me, but like almost dead.
All right, here we go. Question. Oh my gosh, there's like a bunch of different places where people ask me questions. Ah! Oh my lord!
I think the Girl Meets the Bay window is going to be a really good one too.
Yeah.
Okay, but here,
Yeah.
I hope they come up with a concrete story of how they met, as opposed to we met in 5 different places, like the Sean and Corey story.
Yeah, I really want to know how they like became best friends because they're like complete opposites.
Cause that's yeah.
We met in a sandbox. And Riley was married to Lucas, which is not going to happen because he was in Texas, not in New York. Continuity.
Continuity.
I'm trying to think.
So here's a question, and I know we've kind of talked about this, but just get everyone's opinion. What more do you think is in store after Girl Meets Texas this season? Like, what do you think is going to happen throughout the remainder of the season? What do you think?
What do I think is going to happen on the remaining season?
And it doesn't necessarily have to be the ships.
I honestly think. I know. I honestly think, I really do believe, and I have my reasons that I just cannot go into. I honestly believe that Riley is going to give her blessing for real, for actual real.
Actual real.
Actual real this time, and not just bring it off different. I actually think that she's going to give her blessing to Maya and Lucas for real, and they will get together, and I think that they're going to set up a Farkle and Riley relationship. However, I could be totally wrong, and I will probably eat crow if I am wrong, because who knows?
Well, okay, so
That's the way I feel.
let me ask you this question based upon that, because I know you know something that I don't know because I don't want to know spoilers, so I know that. So here's my thing: based on what you know, are you more confident about your Riley giving the blessing, or are you more confident in the Farkle Riley thing? Based off of what you know, without telling.
I don't know. I don't know that I'm wondering. And I'm not confident. I'm wondering if they're not setting it up for Riley and Farkle, but I don't know.
Maybe this is because I'm really
Kendra knows what I'm talking about. Kendra, you are free to speak. Do not give any details. Do not give any details.
Well, can I just say on the record in front of people that are watching me, I appreciate the fact that you're not telling me this when I ask now for spoilers.
No, and it's honestly because I don't want to. Well, it's obviously because I just don't. I can't.
Hey, good. I'd be upset. Actually, I'm probably good. Okay, so let's see here. Jessica, what do you think is going to happen between now and the end of the season? It could be ships. It could be not ship related. What do you think is going to happen?
I feel like that whole depression thing sounds kind of accurate with the whole I'm tired, especially happening in multiple episodes of her saying that.
Yeah.
And when she says that, it's not like, oh, I just came home from school, I'm tired. It's like, I am tired, you know?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see her and Topanga's relationship getting closer because of the whole, like, window thing. I don't know, I want to see some conflict.
Conflict. Fight. Fight. They're going to fight in the wrestling ring like Corey did.
I would love to see.
Those who don't remember. Joey the Rat.
I would love to see something happen with Maya and her mom, just like their relationship grow.
I love Katie. I love Katie.
So do I.
I mean, she's obviously going to be in forgiveness. But what?
I said she's such a good actress.
Oh yes.
Like the actress.
I think
the Katie character is not. It's kind of.
If it's not in season 2, I think we'll see the relationship grow in season 3.
Which relationship? Sorry, there's a lot of them.
What?
Which relationship in season 3? What'd you say?
Maya and her mom.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Seriously, see, now that almost kiss just happened. I just can't. Like, there is more to that.
Well, when I first watched this, because it's on my TV right now, I didn't think of the whole kiss almost happening. I don't know. It just didn't look like that to me the first time. I was just like, he grabbed her face.
All up in your face.
Because when you want to do it's like you don't grab someone's face, you're like that doesn't happen.
At first, I thought it was just more trying to stare in her eyes to get her attention.
That and to quit saying how hurt, because I think he's had it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like that.
Yeah.
So funny.
So guys, I hate to say this, but in a couple minutes to wrap this up because I have a show on at 9 o'clock. Scream Queen. And I don't want to miss it. I don't know. Are we gonna do a Google Hangout? I don't know if we're gonna do a Google Hangout until another episode comes on.
Which is
again, we might be able to
forgiveness.
talk about Texas and stuff again.
I mean,
I don't know. You guys tell us what you want to do. Those of you that are listening, if we should have another one again, let us know. We'll figure it out. We'll let y'all know when.
If the writers have Q&A, we can do it, but I don't know if they're gonna have a Q&A.
Yeah.
I highly doubt it.
We had 31 viewers tonight, so thank you all that tuned in and stayed with us. There's still 31 viewers right now. Let me read a couple of tweets before we go.
Okay.
Zade tweeted us and said,
"It's 9 o'clock."
Who considers that? Where is it?
I have a Mac. No, I put that on so that way I know to stop procrastinating.
oh my god, that is so funny.
That's hilarious.
Zade said, I know Maya's father will be appearing in maybe something will happen.
Yeah, he's in that.
And he's in forgiveness. That should be interesting.
I want a Sean and him confrontation. I want to fight.
I don't know if
Sean needs to be in that episode if her dad's there.
Laura
just
said, I think the main message will be Maya and Riley's friendship conquers anything. Clue from Pilot. And she also said that it's really cool to hear us reading her tweets out loud. So shout out to Laura. I love you. You always tweet with me. We tweet about Switched at Birth, this and that. So it's fun tweeting with you. But yes, I need to get it on Channel 8. Hold on. I'm sorry, guys, but Screen Queens is on, so we're going to wrap this up. Thanks you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yep.
And we will all see you
Yes.
next time.
See you
See you
later.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.